Afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. Sioux Falls police need your help finding two missing teenagers. 13-year-old Samuel Swanson did not return home from school on Tuesday. He was last seen wearing a black hoodie. 13-year-old Carlos Castillo left home Wednesday. He too was last seen wearing a black hoodie. Now, their disappearances are not connected. If you know where they are, call Sioux Falls Police.
Authorities on Pine Ridge are also looking for a missing person. Oglala Sioux Tribe Emergency Management says Antonio Terrence Whitecalf was last seen on Saturday, the 20th. Whitecalf has a history of seizures and left home without his medication. He was last seen in the Pine Ridge area. If you know where he is, call 911.
A vigil to honor two people is being held tomorrow evening by South Dakota Urban Indian Health. 40-year-old Nehemiah Blackbear passed away Sunday after being found in a parking garage. A few weeks prior, 54-year-old Jewel Gary was found in a park. Friends, family, and staff say they're still mourning the losses of both people who spent a lot of time at the organization. The vigil begins at 5:30 tomorrow night with a feed to follow at 6:30 at South Dakota Urban Indian Health in downtown Sioux Falls.
A man was found dead in an ice shack while fishing on Norcross Lake in Minnesota. Authorities believe that the ice fisherman died of carbon monoxide poisoning, which is a byproduct of fishermen trying to warm their ice shacks. And while it is tempting to heat up your ice shack as much as possible, authorities say to be aware of the possibility of carbon monoxide poisoning.
So the threat is there, whether it's somebody using an auger in an enclosed space or if it's somebody running a sunflower heater, a space heater. It is emitting a CO. It just depends on how sealed up your structure is on whether or not you're getting enough fresh air to outweigh the CO in the room.
Coming up tonight at TAD, we're going to talk more about how to protect yourself from carbon monoxide poisoning while ice fishing, and then some of the symptoms to look for carbon monoxide poisoning.
Well, it's round 2 or 3 of this weather we're having.
Yeah, I think this is day 4 of foggy weather.
We can't keep track, Megan.
Well, unfortunately, the fog is going to stick around, Don and Kelly, as we head into tonight and into the day tomorrow. Right now, we do have that fog here in Sioux Falls at 33 degrees and hardly any wind. But as we head around the region, we have some sunshine in Rapid City, helped warm them up. Right now at 47 degrees, a northeast wind at 7 miles an hour. We do have a dense fog advisory in place through tomorrow morning for everyone in gray, for those visibilities dropping under a quarter mile at times. And if we take a look at our current visibilities, Chamberlain is down to a quarter mile, 4 in Sioux Falls, 1 in Aberdeen. And that will continue as we head into tonight. But our temperatures right now in eastern KELOLAND right at freezing, and we are going to get a little bit colder as we head through the night, so we could see those slick roadways and sidewalks again tomorrow. 33 right now in Yankton, 31 in Brookings and Watertown, 30 in Mobridge. A little bit warmer out west where they had sunshine, like 40 in Phillip and 43 degrees in Custer. And we've had hardly any wind today, and that will continue tonight and tomorrow as well. Right now, upwards of 7 miles an hour, and hardly anybody has any wind. So for tonight, we'll keep our winds light. The thicker fog could redevelop overnight as well. 29 the low in Sioux Falls, 23 in Aberdeen, 21 in Pierre, and 26 in Rapid City. Tomorrow is going to be much like today, light winds. We could have some fog lingering throughout the day. 33 the high in Sioux Falls and Aberdeen, 34 in Pierre, and 47 with some thicker clouds in Rapid City. We do have that warmer air on the way as we head through the work week, and your 7-day forecast stays dry. Now, some of those warmer temperatures are in record territory, and we'll take a look at those in just a little bit.
Thanks, Megan. The Lewis Drug Pro-Am Racquetball Tournament is currently underway at the YMCA in downtown Sioux Falls. 120 players, a mix of professionals and amateurs, are playing in the event, which is the longest-running racquetball tournament in America.
You know, we're talking 44 years for this tournament, which is an institution in the world of racquetball. And to be a part of that and to be able to have some contact with the pros that come to town and all the amateurs that traveled in from out of state, it's just a great experience.
The tournament continues through the weekend. The singles championship is set for Sunday morning at 11 o'clock, followed by the doubles final.
A new state program in Minnesota hopes to offer more mental health support to the men and women who keep us safe. Alan Henry, with our CBS affiliate, has a look at the program and how it could lead to healthier cops and better policing.
If you don't get enough sleep, how can you be effective?
Those are the type of questions therapists around the state could soon be asking police officers seeking help for their mental health. This month, the Adler Graduate School launched a program to train mental health professionals on the unique challenges police are facing.
I didn't know that many police officers in our area work 16-hour shifts. They have an expectation of a 100-hour week. When you're doing that kind of stressful work, you gotta have a way to manage that.
The funding for the training was passed by the legislature last session in hopes of retaining and helping more officers.
Minneapolis right now, what are they at? They're down 1/3 of what they were at pre-COVID, and that's just not sustainable. And when we're asking our first responders to work a second shift and to miss their kids' choir concert, that's tough.
The participants of the program come from all over the state. Once trained, they'll be added to a list given to every sheriff's office and police department.
It's hard to keep that code head that allows you to make the best decisions if you're already stressed coming in. And so the more we invest in the wellness of our law enforcement personnel, the better it is for everyone in terms of public safety.
Alan Henry, WCCO News.
And more training courses will be held in March and also in May.
The Iowa Great Lakes area is preparing for its 44th annual Winter Games, a tradition that started in 1980 when a group of people wanted a way to fight cabin fever. The University of Okoboji Winter Games are a long-standing tradition that take place on the top of the frozen Okoboji Lake. However, with the warmer weather Iowa has had, residents were worried that some of the events may not be safe to participate in.
We're finding areas of 14 inches of ice and right next to it as little as 4 inches of ice. So safety is our main concern, and all of our events where they're located are perfectly fine for the foot traffic that are required for them and the crowds that are required for them.
The events for the Winter Games kick off today with the Battle of the Bartenders at Parks Marina.
Well, the beloved Iowa bicycle ride known as RAGBRAI is getting ready to announce the route for the RAGBRAI 51. The route will be announced at a party in Des Moines on Saturday at the Iowa Event Center in Hy-Vee Hall B. If you're unable to attend the event in person, a live stream of the event will be available on the RAGBRAI Facebook page. 2024's RAGBRAI Ride will take place starting on July 20th and run through the 27th.